I still remember the heavy bombing of Baghdad by the coalition forces. Couldn't help but wonder how could the Western world produce such a beautiful work of Beethoven and Brahms and Chopin and Rachmaninoff and Debussy, at the same time have the means of destruction like this. Such a juxtaposition. My name is Hassan Al-Mufti, and I'm the chair of the piano department at the Community Music School of Buffalo. At the age of 6, my parents enrolled me at the Music and Ballet School of Baghdad that was run by the Soviet. In an effort to create a generation of musicians who can understand classical music and practice it and teach it to generations to come. I was more fortunate than others. I still managed to go to University of Baghdad to study musicology and get a degree. I remember my loyalty was questioned when I was still in college. When I decided to play George Gershwin, Gershwin was American and Jewish composer, and we were just out of the first Gulf War. All artists at that time, their talents should be directed to promote the government's agenda. That was enough reason to put a question mark under my name. So the circumstances that we lived after the first Gulf War made the life in Iraq unbearable. Leaving the country looking for a better life was inevitable. So in 1995, I managed to get an invitation with help from friends to go play in a concert in Amman, Jordan. I notified the authorities that I'll be back in 2 weeks. And I never went back. That was it. With 20 bucks in my pocket and no English, I came to the United States just 2 weeks after September 11th in 2001. The country was boiling at that time, and I was very nervous about it because, after all these years of waiting, dreaming about, finally I go to a place where I can study piano or music and improve my life. And here I am, I come to such a trying time in the history of the U.S. So as a musician, I'm gravitated toward New York City, Carnegie Hall, Juilliard, I was advised by the employee manager of the International Institute. He told me, Hassan, you need English, you need bank account, you need to learn about American lifestyle, you need to learn the culture. So why don't you stay for a while? So I took her advice and I fell in love with the city. Buffalo, I consider Buffalo home because of what Buffalo had to offer. Beautiful architecture, quiet, beautiful waterfront, people are educated, and love. So I got everything I needed here. This is a song, I call it Unfair, based on traditional Iraqi tune. And I managed to infuse it with American jazz style. I thought to put the two cultures together, since we are living in a multicultural society and melting pot society. So the outcome would be something different, and I'm excited about it. What's the note? E? Sometimes now when I teach, some of the students, they want to further their education, and I'm just happy to help. I've been there, I know it. Some of the students from the sons of and daughters of refugee families or immigrants, and they want to provide for their kids the best education they can, and I just hope that I could be influential on them the same way my teachers influenced me before.